Well, no, I guess she got a call last night saying she was expecting to come home last night. Yeah, no, but that's just wrestling, that doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm going to help you. Oh, okay. Really late today. Match. Yes. All right, everybody, it's time to get started. Good morning, good morning. I hear a lot of sniffles and coughs, so I'm just gonna hope that everyone takes care of themselves. Get all your vitamins and sleep and all the things you know that you know to do. So let's just first, we're gonna have our feet right in front of us, nice and solid underneath us. And our hands are gonna be by our side. And as we take a breath in, we're going to lift our shoulders up to our ears along with our calves, and then lower. So heels come up as our shoulders come up. We're going to breathe in and blow out. In and blow out. 3 more. In. Good. Blow out. 2. And blow out. Last one. In. And blow out. Excellent. Go ahead and rest your hands on your knees. And I just want you to lift your toes up and pause. And then come down, up, pause, and down, up, pause. 3 more. Up, down. 2. And last one. Up, and down. All right. Now I want you to breathe. It's too loud?
Yes.
I thought we'd change it up, the music up a little bit. So we were calm. Okay. All right. Let's bring our feet in front. Okay. And touch your toes and then bring them back to neutral. So my toes are touching and then coming back to neutral. Okay. So our balance starts at our ankles. And then it moves up. So there's 2. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. Now, if our toes are touching, what do you think comes next? Of course, the heels. So let's rotate our heel. Now your heels are going to touch and then come neutral. Heels. 4. 3. 2. And last one. All right, so now we're going to shift. And I want you to extend your leg and then right leg out. And then when you bring it under, see how, if you can tap it underneath your chair. Extend out underneath your chair. Now we're going to alternate. So left, touch underneath, right, underneath. Now, the more we do this, see as your legs work, if you can get it a little further back. So we went from our ankles, this is warming up our knees, priming them for expanding. So if you're anything like me and you wake up in the morning and you're stiff, these are the things we want to just continually love our body and say, okay, I know my ankles aren't going to like me if I just jump out of bed. So start warming up your ankles and then bring it up to your knees. We're going to do 3 more. 3, can you reach a little further back? 2. All right. And now what I want you to do is, we're going to put our hands up and we're gonna forward fold and see if you can reach out, how far out in front you can reach. Ultimately, hold here for 3, 2, 1, and come up. If raising your hands hurts you, you can just rest your hands at your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna come down, we're gonna hold that for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1, and come up. We're warming our hips up now to move into that standing position. Down. 2, 1, and up. Now we're going to come down and let's see if we can hang out there for 5 seconds. Come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Lower your shoulders now, and I just want you to open your legs up just a little bit. Hands in prayer pose in front of you. Point your hands down and just tap down in front. And come back up. Bring your hands with you. And then hinge down, touch the ground. Pause there for a second. Come back up. Breathe. 2 more. Up. And last one. Good. Now, while our hands are here, we can bring our legs together, and we're just going to open and close. Open, really getting those elbows behind you as much as your body will allow to start. 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Okay, so now we're ready to get started. Okay, so I want to first start with the bands today. Okay, and then we'll move to the weights. So you're going to first pin your elbows to your side. Okay, most important. We do not want to use our shoulder with this. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your bands. Okay, the yellow are really light, so this should not be challenging at all. So another trick is if you have the bands resting, just take your hands up and over, up and underneath. So that way you don't have to grip it. You can just rest assured. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. Now bring your hands to your side, and we're just going to open our hands and close. So keep your palms facing each other and rotate out until you cannot anymore. Pause there. Come back. Open those arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Come back. Take your breath in. 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. All right, go ahead and release that. And let's take our dumbbells. We're going to assume a sumo squat. So, like sumos do. Okay. So I want you to root your feet down into the ground. Heels really are going to be leading this, the heels and the outside of our feet. Hands are going to be between our legs. Okay. Dumbbells should always touch. Okay. You don't want them apart. So keep them down. Shoulders are back. And you're going to keep your eyes out in front, and you're going to lower down. And when you come up, you're going to squeeze your butt. And all the way up. You should feel your glute muscles, your butt muscles pressing into the seat as you come up. You should feel them flexing. Down. And press through those feet up. Press, press, press into those feet. Press on the way up. Squeeze your butt. 4 more. The slower you do this, the more your bottom is going to feel it. Keeping those weights right below you. 3. Yes. 2. Right under your chair. Good. And last one. You guys are great. Lower, keeping that back as straight as you can, all the way down. Excellent. Come up. And you can bring those legs forward. Whew. Extend your right leg, then bring it back. Extend your left leg, and then bring it back. Just giving your legs a chance to get the blood back through them. Excellent. All right, the next exercise is going to be our W. So again, building that shoulder and back strength. So elbows are into our side. And we kind of look like a W. And then we're just going to make it a capital W. And then pull those arms behind you. Try to get those elbows back behind you. Out. Again, we're trying to train our back in an upright position. So we got to train ourselves to get those elbows back to force our shoulder blades in alignment. Last one. Up and pull it in. Excellent. Go ahead and rest your dumbbells on your forearms. Shake your hand. All right, Carol. All right. Let's go through that one more time. So now we're going to use our dumbbells. We're only going to do 6 reps. So no bands this time. We're going to keep our dumbbells in front connected. Make sure your elbows are to your side. And then we're going to open. Feel those shoulder blades behind you. Feel them pressing back together to say hello. Bring them forward. And open. Get those shoulder blades back. Feel them hugging your spine. 3. Back. 2 more. Open. Pause. Last one. Open. And pause. Go ahead and bring them back. Rest them on your legs. Shake out those hands. You're also building grip strength, which is really awesome. You have 45 minutes of gripping, which is really important too. All right, now we're going to go ahead and assume our sumo stance. Okay, shoulders are back. Bring those arms in front. And we're going to go down. We've got 6 reps. We're going to lower, again, keeping that spine as straight as you possibly can. And bring, as you come down, let those weights go right. They should stay in between your heels. Press up. 3. As you go down, you're pressing in those feet. Pause. And then pressing your feet to come back up, squeezing the glutes. Halfway there. 2 more. Down, lower those dumbbells between your heels. Press through your feet. And down. Press through your heels. And up. I'm just calling to let us know they're late for balance class. That's all right. Tell them we'll take them late. All right, go ahead and bring your feet forward. Tap your right heel out, left heel out. Ooh, just letting some blood get back to our buns. One more time each side. Excellent. All right, last exercise in this seated round. We're going to bring our elbows in. Feel our shoulder blades back. Notice where your elbows are. When we go out, make sure when you pull them in, try to just sneak them behind you just a little bit. A little bit straight. Out, pull it in. 4, pull. Out. Last one, reach out and pull. Good, go ahead and rest those hands behind you, shake them out. Now what I want you to do is take your shoulders and just roll them back 3 times, 2, and one. Excellent. Before we stand up, what I want you to do is to initiate the stand, obviously you all know this, but pull your heels underneath you. That's where it initiates the stand. When you go to get up, if you have to push off, you can, but what I want you to do is when we come up, don't do it yet, let me just show you. When you stand, I want you to pause in this position first. This is the most difficult part of our stand. So if you can pause right there, and then we're going to sit down, and then the second time we'll go ahead and stand up. Okay, so go ahead and make sure your feet are solid below you. Okay, and now our ankles are solid. We're going to just hinge forward. Now initiating that press up. And if you can, just pause there. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower slowly. That's the most aggravating part of our stand. Okay, so we're going to continue to build that. So here we go. Ready? We're going to stand all the way up. Excellent. And we're going to come back behind our chair. All right, we're going to play around with our tandem step for just a second. So hands are by your side, and use the chair for the first round just to make sure we're good. Okay. So we're going to lead with our right, putting our right foot forward, and just stand there for a second. Now, if you can take your hands away, that's okay. But then what I want you to do is look over your right shoulder and just pause there for a second. Breathe in and bring your focus center. And then we're going to look to the parking lot. Again, if you can have your hands by your side, that's great. And bring it back center. Excellent. Now while we're here, can you look up? Now while you're doing this, pay attention to your feet, your hips, or your abs moving around. Go ahead and lower our gaze center. Excellent. Now we're going to look down. All right, let's look center. All right, go ahead and take your legs out. Whew. Shake them out. Good. We're going to bring our left foot forward. Let's see which side is stronger. So first, just find your balance. If toe to heel is too aggressive a stance, you can open it up a little bit, okay? This isn't to, put you in an unsafe position. All right, so we're going to look over our right shoulder. Breathe. And then come back center. And then look over our left to the parking lot. And come back center. Now let's see if we can look up. Now, if you feel a little wobbly, maybe you need to lean forward into that front leg for a little bit more centering. All right, let's come back center with our eyes, and then let's see if we can look down. All right, let's go ahead and release that. One more little challenge. Okay. We're going to bring our right leg back in front, but this time we're going to take it one step. You're going to give a foot length between your feet. Okay, so rather than being here, I'm just like right there. Okay. All right, so just a little bit further. Okay, now this may be something you can do, maybe it's something you can't do yet. But what I want you to think about doing is, can you, like, when you're reaching down to pick something up, can you just keep both, can you lunge like this and then stand right back up? Like you're picking up a piece of paper on the nightstand and that foot is forward, come up. Okay, we're going to do one more. Maybe you guys can, and then rather than picking it up, just pause there and see if you can move your hands around. If one's holding on, just see how that feels if you just move one. Good, and let's go ahead and stand up and slide that front foot back. Go ahead and shake it out. We're going to shift that left foot forward, so we're going to do the exact same thing. Again, one side's probably going to be a little stronger than the other, but we'll play around with it. So you're going to just gently, not too far, Just like a little pause, pick something up, stand right up. Let's try that again. Can you keep your spine up as far as you can, as tall as you can? Excellent. And now we're going to go down, and let's just see if we reach forward or back. We start doing kind of like a funny arm movement, and just see how our balance is. Okay, keeping that chin up. Good. And then let's go ahead and stand straight up and slide that foot back. Excellent. All right. We're going to need a dumbbell. Okay. On the next one, I'm going to balance in my right leg. No, wait, yes, that is my right, my right leg. All right. And then we're going to have our left hand dumbbell in our left hand. And we're going to try to balance here without, again, we don't want any of our hips dipping. We want everything lined up, toes facing forward. And as we're standing here, we're going to curl. Now, if this is too much, just feather your hands on the top of your chair. If this is too easy, you can bring that other hand out. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. And let's shake it out. Excellent. Now we're going to shift to the other side. We're only doing one set of all these exercises, so you should feel your body warming up. All right, dumbbells in our right hand, balancing on the left. Make sure you feel that nice, sturdy posture. Toes are facing forward, and as we lift that leg, we're going to curl. Down. If you want. This is fine. Good. Pay attention to those toes. Where are they facing? Let's try 3. Good. 3, 2, and nice and slowly. Last one. Good. Bring it down, lower it. Ooh, shake it out. Excellent. All right, one set of suitcase squats. Now, again, with or without weights, the most important thing is you want shoulder width apart. And when you pick something up, you always want to try to keep your chest up as high as possible. The minute you pivot forward is where the balance loses. You lose your center of gravity. So when we think about picking up suitcases, hopefully they're tall enough, but if they're not, we're going to reach down for those handles, grab them at our knees, and then we're going to press through our heels and push our hips forward, okay, rather than using our back. A lot of times you see people and they do this and they swing their back up. That creates lower back pain. So we want to use our legs. We want to squat down, grab those handles, and then we're going to stand straight up, squeezing through our heels and squeezing our hips forward. Okay, so we're going to do this. Now, you can choose to add weight. Okay, but the most important thing is to start generating that sensation in your body where your hips are going back, your chest is up nice and tall, and you're grabbing. So if you want to add weights, we can do the last 5 together with weights. If you don't want weights, that's fine. We're going to reach down right below our knees, and we're going to stand straight up. Reach down, keeping the butt back, chest up. 3, reach down, press through our feet. 2, and last one. Reach down, pause, and press up. Excellent. Go ahead and rest our knees again. We're going to come right behind our chair. Now, let's go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in and roll our shoulders back. Excellent. Now we're going to focus just on our right side to begin with. So if you come up on your toe right at your heel, okay, so the right toe is kind of right in line with my back heel, and my right arm is bent at a 90-degree angle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt forward. This is bird dog. So you're going to extend as far away, your hand as far away from your foot as you can before you then pull it back. So we're gonna reach out, we've got 8 reps. Most important thing is before you pull in, get as tall and as long as you can. Okay, if you don't want to hold on, that's fine. Practicing that balance. Four more. Three. Two. And last one. Excellent. Put our feet down, shake out. If that felt too much, 4 to 8, somewhere anywhere in there is a good goal. So if you only get 4, that's great. You've reached a good number. Left toe at the back of your right heel. Left hand up. Let's take a breath in. And as we extend out as far as you can, blow it out. Take that breath in, coming back. Extend, 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 pause, come back in. Extend, extend, extend. So those hips are facing down, both facing down. Don't let it roll up. 3 more. 3, both hips facing down. 2 more. 3, last one. And excellent. Go ahead and shake it out. Now, standing here, I just want you to kind of gently shift your weight side to side. 3, 2, 1, and then press your hips back and then forward. Back and then forward. Good part is now we get to do our next set of exercises seated. All right, go ahead and sit down. All right, the next exercise is going to be alternating sides with a shoulder press. Now, if this hurts too much, okay, all you have to do is a half arm it. So anyone who struggles with any kind of neck pain, neck issues, getting it up over your head is just too painful, that's okay. We want to build our shoulders. So if that's the case, my modification would be as you lift your knee, you just lift your elbow with it. Okay, rather than trying to reach overhead, that might be too much. Okay, so those are the 2 options. If you feel good, press overhead. Okay, if that's too much, no problem. Just lift that elbow up, and we're continuing to work the shoulder. So this works the shoulder the same way this works the shoulder. Okay, all right. As we lift, we're going to raise our knee up and down. Other side. Lift up. Now, most important, keep that belly button to your spine. So I'm going to do 4 pressing overhead. Nice and slow pause with that knee up at the top. Up, pause. The last 4 I'm going to do is good. Lift and pause. One more each side. Okay, go ahead and rest those weights in front. Let's drop our hands. We're going to lift our shoulders up, roll back, lift up, roll back. Okay, the next one, we're gonna focus on one side at a time, and I'm gonna focus on my right side. The goal of this one is we're gonna lift our knee up, open it to the side, and bring it back center without putting your foot down, okay? You can put a weight on that if you want. I'm putting it mid-thigh, so right in the middle of my quadricep, and I'm gonna lift up, keeping my belly button facing forward. I'm gonna open, close, there's one, open, close, that's two, open, close. How many of you have a belly button wanting to move around on you? Try to keep it forward. Two more, open, and if you have to set your heel down, that's okay. Last one, open and close. Go ahead and rest. Hopefully you're feeling that hip joint moving around a little bit. All right, next, left side. We're gonna lift that foot up, open it, keeping the toes facing to the parking lot, and then facing forward. Open, close, open. As you warm up, can you open it just a little bit further? 3, 2, and last one. Open. Excellent. Go ahead. Fan those legs out. That's a lot of hip movement. All right. Next, I'm going to encourage you guys to do without weights first. So you're going to start here, and we're going to lower and pull our elbows back. So we're going to reach forward and pull back. So the idea is to keep your elbows up. We're building this back part of our trapezius and shoulders, and it's really hard to do. So if you start with your thumbs touching in front, as you pull back, keep those elbows, at a 180 degrees, flat to the ground. Now, if this is too easy, you can use a little bit of weight, but I would suggest not using heavy weight. Okay, because this is forcing you to draw back, like you're pulling the strings up for a bow. Yeah. Set that arrow. Pull back. 4 more. Pull back, really put those elbows back there. 2. And 1. Now, if you're at home and you have tools like this, the easiest way to work on that is to stay really close, and you can just use a band, a real nice, easy band, but you don't want it to be heavy. You want it to be add a yellow, and if you guys need some yellow, I have some if you want to take home. But anyway, that's just to help work on that posture, getting those shoulders. All right, last one. You only need 1 dumbbell. We're going to give our abs a little attention. So we're going to hold that dumbbell to our chest, and we're just going to rotate around and see if you can touch your elbow to the back of the chair. And over other side, rotate. Easy, okay. Carol's tough, you guys. You gotta watch her. She's super strong. She's gonna ante up here. Carol, you're gonna lift your leg and you can make it harder. Anyone wants it a little bit more challenging? You can go ahead and lift those legs up and rotate around, side, side. Good. Three, 2, and last one each side. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and come center and put that behind us. And next, last round, and that's going to be standing. So we'll go ahead and come to standing, come behind your chair. We're going to focus on just rocking back on our heels and toes for just a second. Make sure they're just underneath your hips. Roll back and forward just for a few. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we're going to come up on the balls of our feet. Up nice and high. See if you can hold that for 3 counts, and then see if you can take it down 3 counts. And then right back up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right back up. Lower. Right back up. Back up. Five more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, now we're going to take our heels together. We're going to come up on their little pinky toes and then bring our heels back touching. Up on our pinky toes, bring our heels touching. Up, 4, slow down. Good. 2, on those toes, little toes. Last one. Up. Excellent. All right, goes out. Press your heel down in the front. That'll help kind of stretch that calf. All right, next we're going to do our plank. One plank, and it's going to be 30 seconds. If you've been doing a plank off the back of the chair quite often, or the bar, I'm going to challenge you down to the chair, okay, the seat of the chair, if you feel like you've been cheating yourself. Some of you are super strong, and I know fear is part of it, but make sure you use the widest part, and your hands are in the center of your chair, and I'm going to be in like a U, and then I'm just going to step back, step back. But if you're going to attempt that, make sure that I'm not challenging above what you are capable of, but some of you, I think, underestimate your abilities. So I just want to test it. If you get down there and you're like, absolutely not, this is not for me, then go right to the bar. Okay, so we've got 30 seconds of whenever you feel you're ready. So go ahead and get to the bar. Yes. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to walk you through this. Tighten your abs. Feel like someone's getting ready to poke you in the belly. So that's that firmness. I want you to feel your bottom squeezing together. Legs are flexing. Breathing. Breathe in, I am super strong. Blow out, I can't do this. And it's loud. There we go. Walk your feet to your hands. Negative nonsense talks to us, but I also understand that we also have to be conscientious of our balance and what we're capable of. But you guys are awesome. That was fantastic. All right. Next, that's it. We only have to do one. So we're going to shake out, take a breath in. Excellent. 2 more exercises and we're finished. So we're going to take our right leg and we're just going to tap it out to the side. Then we're going to lift and we're going to stir up hop. So we're going to do it 3 times forward, or clockwise, excuse me. And then we're going to pause down at the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to reverse it. So bring that foot as far back as you can. Feel that squeezing in your glutes. One more back, big circle around. And go ahead and set that foot down and shake it out. Excellent. Now we're going to do our left. So get a nice strong right leg you're balancing on. Put that left toe out and let's stir that pot clockwise. Get it back there. Ooh. Two, as big of a circle as you can make. 3, and go ahead and just tap that toe down for just a second. And now we're going to take it back around counterclockwise. 2, nice big, get it back there. Take some effort. And back, and bring that toe down, and then together. All right, good. Take it all out. How's everyone feeling? Can you do one more exercise? Sure. All right. So we're going to take this in our hands. And again, it's in your thumbs. Okay. Take those hands and tuck them underneath. Now, wait a minute. You might want to be out a little further. Sorry. So we're here. Hold on to it with your thumbs. Roll your hands underneath so it comes across the top of your hand. Then we're going to have it up, and we're just going to pull, like we're stretching our chest. Hold it open, and then bring it back up and relax. Okay? So the idea is we want it up, and we're trying to open our chest as much as we can. Okay? And just press that chest out, breathe in. And as you blow out, go ahead and release it up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Up and pull those elbows down behind us. Breathe. Up. Last time. Front. Up and pull down. And just rest those elbows back. Breathe in. Breathe in one more time. And exhale it out. Lower those hands forward. And you can drop that thing. We are finished. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and stretch. So go ahead and sit in our chairs. Let's start with our upper body. So I just want you to drop your head. We're going to drop our chins, keeping your hands flat on your knees. Breathe in, feel your upper body just sink down. Let's do that again. Breathe in and let your body sink down. And then look forward. And then we're going to rotate our chin around. Up. That one more time. Nice and slow. And then let's pause and let's reverse that. One more. Let's end center. Excellent. All right, take our right arm across our chest. Hold it. And then open and close that hand. Now, if your body's able, take a breath in and rotate that right hand behind you, feeling a nice stretch in your shoulder blade, back of your arm. Breathe in and let's exhale. Release that hand, shake it out. Let's take our left arm across, holding it. We want to open and close. Now let's take that left hand and see if we can just gently lift it around. Down. Take your right arm up and let's lean to our left. Feel those ribs opening up. And exhale. And left arm up. Let those ribs open up. Breathe in. And release. Let's go ahead and extend our right heel out. And we're just going to slide our bodies down. Now I want you to, again, think of reaching the crown of your head way past your toes. Our goal is to continue to extend. Breathe in. And let's roll up. Good. Now take that right heel and put it across your left toe. And then with your left hand, I want you to reach down, try to keep your shoulders facing forward. Reach that left hand down past, reaching for that heel of your left foot. Breathe in. And let's roll up. And bring that heel back underneath. Let's extend the left foot out. And slide down, extending the crown of our head further past our toes. Press out. Nice tall spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's round up. Take that right heel and cross it over the left toe. Again, everything facing forward. We want that right hand to go down toward our right heel. Feeling a deeper stretch in that thigh. And let's roll up. Bring that right foot back. Let's go ahead and take 2 nice cleansing breaths. Start down low. Breathe in. And last one, breathe in. And blow it out. You guys, awesome job today. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Hopefully all the icky is leaving and the good stuff's coming back. But you know what? I need to look up in the eye that I wrote that in the direction of how to get there. But literally, people look at it or but we don't figure out this. Yes. I'll take them.